Pesach is not so far behind us. This is what Nisan, the month of spring, is like in the Old City. Spring in the Old City of Jerusalem is on page 8. With the arrival of spring, the rhythmic pounding of mattresses thrown across porch rails sends up pillars of dust. Windows are thrust open and winter's cobwebs washed away. Odours of bleach, furniture polish and oven cleaner assault my nose. Men haul 10-pound boxes of matzot and their wives 5 crates of eggs. Pregnant cats prowl the cobbled alleys, pierce plastic bags and rummage for food. Ants return and scurry across kitchen counters. Pigeons caught on the ledge opposite my bedroom window. The stunted English oak outside the post office sprouts supple green leaves. The etrog tree on my porch and lemon tree in my courtyard burst into flower, while migrating swifts with outstretched wings circle above worshippers at the western wall. Today, that post office opposite the Cardo is an exchange centre, but the poem still stands, and the swifts are still circling at the Kotel. I'll return to them later in the evening. Rosh Chodesh Iyar is this Friday and Shabbat, and next week is already May. So my next poem is entitled Jerusalem's May Blossoms. It's on page 11. Jerusalem's May blossoms. Jacaranda blossoms, like amethysts, brush the sapphire sky, flutter like purple confetti onto cars and carpet the alleys. Each blossom a goblet waiting to be filled with wine from which an angel will drink. Bougainvillea blossoms like a deep fuchsia fountain cascade over thin interwoven trunks. The 3-pointed petals of each flower invite your gaze. Their yellow stamens, like beckoning fingers, call butterflies to carry their pollen afar. Within the month, the amethyst carpets will have vanished, and the fuchsia will lie strewn, like abandoned wings, across the old city's cobbled paths. Within 2 months, the few clinging to their branches, dried, will turn the colour of wheat, and both jacaranda and bougainvillea will be forgotten for another year. Let's return for a moment to what I was saying about Pesach. One of the things that struck me after the holiday was the sharp contrast between the way the market looks and sounds during the holiday and after the pilgrims and tourists leave and everyone returns to their weekday routine. At the time I wrote this poem, I was walking through the shuk, some days at 6 o'clock in the morning and other days at 8 o'clock in the morning, to get to my classes at Bar Ilan. Again, as Professor Fish says, the particular and the universal in Judaism are intertwined, as are the images in this poem. Early morning in Old Jerusalem is on page 9. The souk is empty now. No groups of Africans in their tribal garb. No Muslims heading towards the mosque, prayer rugs over their shoulders for Ramadan. No Arab schoolgirls in their uniform of navy jumpers or blue or green checkered skirts over jeans, with the bright pink Barbie backpacks on their way to school. No echoes of merchants' calls. No echoes of Easter parades, with black-robed priests stomping their tall staffs on the cobblestones. No echoes of mothers calling children to their side. No echoes of a chassid's hurried steps, first drivel perched atop his head. No echoes of strollers clanking down the tunneled path. The holiday crowds streaming through the souk have disappeared. The clattering carts don't yet trundle down the narrow alley. Stalls have not yet opened shutters to display scarves and luminous stars, ouds, tambourines and drums, wooden camels, crucifixes, brass candlesticks, samovars, spices, incense and semi-precious stones. The early morning stillness sings the songs of the souk.